Hi guys. So this is the start of a new vlog. I'm currently, well, first of all, thank you guys for watching and commenting and subscribing. And I know there's like a decent amount of new faces here, especially since Harrison came along and we had that video do really well. Harrison is currently napping. Sean is inside. I'm just sitting on the porch because it's nice outside. I'm reading just taking a second to read my book, what I'm reading right now. What I'm reading right now is The Perfect Divorce by Geneva Rose. It is the sequel to The Perfect Marriage, which I read a year or two ago. But that one came out and I wanted to read it, bought it. So I'm reading that slowly but surely. Obviously don't have as much of the time. I'm just getting it in where I can. I also have Emily Henry's new book coming in the mail today that I pre-ordered and actually had forgot about. And I will probably read that next. But yeah, Harrison is down for a nap right now. I think if he wakes up before his next feed, then we might go on a little walk before his feed. Or if it's like time for him to eat again, I may feed him and then go for the walk. He really enjoys walking and being outside and honestly just like being in motion in general he enjoys. Me and Sean started this YouTube channel when we were in the process of becoming parents, and we talked about it on the channel, but then we had some like road bumps, and so then we did a lot of like vlogging, just like of our own lives and our day-to-day and things like that. We love watching other queer couples. We love watching gay dads with families, but some people have differing opinions on the child like being featured in the content, and I can honestly see both sides of that. We are not in any way like trying to make Harrison like the star of this channel or whatever. Obviously we've shown him and we don't care to show him. We have posted photos of him online and things. We're not like completely, keeping him in the dark, but this channel is not going to be about him. It may be about, some of our experiences as we discuss like parenting and becoming parents, but all of that to say, the majority of our life right now is about him, and it is about caring for him and our experience as new parents. So a lot of what we film in our day-to-day right now is going to be about that, but we are also, aside from being his parents, we are the people we were before. Of course, we have changed. We will have changed. Our life has forever changed. But we also have the interests and all the other things about us prior to him. So I do genuinely want to thank everyone who has commented and been so friendly and kind and supportive. Like, it truly really does mean the world to us, and we are doing the best we can, figuring it out as we go, and we want to document this. We want to record this for ourselves, and it is just kind of crazy that however small it may be, little but mighty, whatever, this community that we built that is like interested in watching us and our family, and yeah, it really just means the world.
Okay, hey guys, I don't think I've talked to you guys in this vlog at all. I know Tyler went on a walk with you guys earlier and showed you guys some things, but thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I have a couple things to show you. I just got off work. It is just past 6:45, so I came down, I made dinner. It's in the oven now. I'm just making like a chicken and potato situation. I'll probably throw a vegetable on the side, but it's in the oven now. It's baking. I just wanted to get it done, get it on the table. That's the thing with Harrison here now. It's where he's only been out of the hospital for 3.5 weeks, but I don't know, we're starting to build our routine around him, and he usually goes down for a nap around the time that we like to eat dinner. So that's been helpful so far, but I don't know if that's going to happen today. But a couple of things, I've picked up this book called 12 Hours Sleep by 12 Weeks Old. This was recommended to me by a few people, both in my personal life and online. And I think it was also one of those books that I just knew about because someone I watched on TikTok like years ago had a baby and he recommended this book. So I'm gonna start reading this. I don't know if I'll have any actual like items to like takeaways from it, but it's been recommended pretty heavily. And if you guys have any like parenting books you want to throw my way, let me know, because obviously it's our first time doing parenting and there's no manual for how to parent. So these little self-help books are like kind of the closest you can get. So 12 hours it's 12 hours sleep by 12 weeks old. Yeah, I feel like that baby book gets recommended about more than any other one. And then we have a gift came from him from our baby registry, which I want to talk about for a second. Some of you have asked if we had a baby registry. The answer is yes, we do. But we don't want to share it on the internet. One, for like privacy reasons, and two, like he has everything he needs. Like he really does. And if you guys want to like support him, support us, the best thing you can do is just watch the content. Like it really goes a long way. We really appreciate the support, but he truly has everything he needs, more than what he needs. And like, I don't know, we kind of try to be very choosy about what we bring in the house nowadays. So yeah, that's why we haven't like shared the registry. But he is having a baby shower this weekend, which is a little bit of a misnomer because it's not really a baby shower because he's been here for a little while now and just about everyone has met him. But what he got from his Aunt Savannah is this little mobile for his crib, and then like a little bear mobile and like the arm for it. That's what she bought for him. So I got to put this up tonight. And then tomorrow, actually, we are doing family photos. So we have a photographer coming to our house to do all that. But I will show you. He is starting to like hold his head up on his own a lot more. He's doing a lot. He's not good at it yet, but he's a lot better at it. He is definitely more alert. He is smiley. He is giggly. He is hitting his milestones the way he needs to. His next pediatrician appointment's in a week where he gets his 2-month shot, so he won't be happy that day. But sorry, I don't think he knew that yet. But he is doing so much. Well, he's always done pretty well. But last night we had like our longest sleep stretch with him. Okay. But last night we had our longest sleep stretch with him where he's going through a growth spurt right now. So he's like cluster feeding in the evenings. And as a result, he's more full at night. So he's like sleeping a little longer at nighttime. So I think we're getting closer and closer to our new normal for sleep, like of longer uninterrupted stretches. But I'm hoping this book I read will help out a little bit there. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about the book. Yeah, and Tyler's job is just to carry him around right now. So
he won't be put down if he's awake. Or I mean, he could be, but that's like, unless we want to hear him, it's either hold him or hear him scream. And so
yeah, he's a baby that likes being held. He likes being worn. He likes the physical contact a lot, which, you know, I don't mind, frankly. I don't mind it. So, yeah, he really likes touch. So Harrison is down for what I will call a break, not a nap. He is like just hanging out in a swing, which we can see from the kitchen while we eat dinner. I'm gonna serve it up, and I think we're just gonna hang out tonight and do nothing, which is great. We have so many people. There's gonna be another weekend where our house is like so full of people that we're gonna take the downtime where we can. Yeah, and having to socialize with everyone at the shower, which is great. We're so glad so many people are coming. But where we were like, I don't know, we've only been home for like 3 or 4 weeks now, and it feels like that first week was so long ago. And he's like a completely different baby now than he was like then. I know they say like babies grow so fast, but like truly not until you like have one do you like actually realize like how fast it goes by. And then people say like, oh, the days are long, the years are short. I find these days to be very short. I find, because when we pace everything to like 3 or 4 hour feeds.
I don't.
Yeah. when we pace everything to 3, it's like as soon as we like feed him, get him down, like by the time he like goes down for a nap, it's like he's ready to eat again. especially now that he's like wants to eat like all the time. So I don't know. That's just our musings on like what weeks. He's 7 weeks old today, so 7 weeks of parenthood. First 3 weeks he was in the hospital.
Yeah, I would say though, like what you were saying, like week 4 and week 7 are like vastly different babies.
Yeah, Tyler's animated, and he has what, a spark back. Yeah. All right, but I'm gonna serve up dinner. I'm just letting it cool for a second. Maybe it broiled for a second too long, but that's okay. I am not a professional chef. I don't claim to be. So, good morning. It is the next day. Our baby photo shoots today. So we're in the nursery, kind of cleaning it up because all the photos are gonna be taken in his nursery. Whew, I'm out of breath. But we hit a milestone with him. 2 milestones. 1, he's officially out of newborn-sized diapers as of a couple of days ago. And then 2, he's out of most newborn-sized clothes. Some of his sleepers still fit, but his onesies, they're done. Which is unfortunate because so many of his like hospital clothes are newborn, so it's kind of like we're putting up that for the first time. But we have this like bin of some stuff he's grown out of, and once there's enough of it to put in a basket, we will do that. It's all stuff that we were gifted that he is too small for right now, so they're like 12 months, like just much bigger. So we're putting those like up in our extra space upstairs, just so they're not in the nursery, because we have a lot of space, but baby stuff takes up so much space. Like there's so many things. They're all little, but there's so many things. And then we put his crib sheets on today. He does not sleep in here currently, but I guess in theory now he can, because it's now a safe place to sleep. These are, I forget where they're from. Little Crowns and Capes, a store in St. Louis, or in Missouri. It's not St. Louis, but they are Wizard of Oz, Yellow Brick Road. And if you look close enough, you can see like all of the characters. The lion, Tin Man, Dorothy's over there. Yeah, so obviously Tyler's a big Wizard of Oz fan. So yeah, we're doing our newborn photos. One of them will probably be the thumbnail of this video. And we want to like get them printed for like Mother's Day gifts for a lot of the new grandparents in our life. So that's the plan. But you want to add anything?
No, we both need to shower, and I need to shave, and we need to just put some of the incidentals up and away so that the room is clear for the photos.
Then our espresso machine is broken.
Oh, yeah.
Our Breville's broken. It's given an error code that we cannot bypass, so I'm waiting for their customer support on the West Coast to open so I can contact them. But we got this Breville Barista Touch as a gift 4 years ago.
It might have been 5.
It may have been 5 years. Oh, it may have been almost 5 years ago now. So we may have been on borrowed time with it anyway. It's definitely out of warranty, so I'm gonna contact them. If they're gonna make me pay to replace parts of it, I might just cut a loss and get a new machine. But we had to buy Nespresso pods this morning because we do have a Nespresso machine, but they're so expensive. I spent $230 on a.
That's why we stopped using the Nespresso, because the pods are so expensive. But right now it is. Like I have thought a few times while we've had Harrison that it would be much, instead of like having to grind beans and like be a barista, it would be a lot easier to just click and press the button. Because I try like when we do the morning feeds, like we will like go, or Sean usually does his up here. I usually go downstairs because I feel like at 5 or 6 my day's already started, and I'll make my coffee when I'm making his bottle, but it's hard to like grind beans and like do all that with the Breville with him in my hand, but it wouldn't be hard to have him in my hand and press the Nespresso button. Yeah,
we're putting a lot of it up because we do want another child at some point, and you know, and also there's some stuff, obviously the stuff that he wore like right out of the hospital is very sentimental to us and we just want to keep. So we're not getting rid of any of his newborn clothes yet. We are just putting it up for another time. Mm-hmm. As well as, you know, other people have babies, you know, in the family at some point. I don't think anyone else is having a baby around us anytime soon, but you never know. And so we were just putting some stuff up, and anyway, his nursery it's really starting to come together. It's starting to look less like a storage unit and more like an actual nursery. So
oh my goodness, you're a little ham. Oh my gosh, I can't handle it.
I'm back in our car. I feel like I haven't been in the car since the weekend, So it's been several days, and like I like almost forget that it's out here because I don't drive every day. But I'm off work. It is like 7:37. I'm going to Chipotle because we were just so busy today that we just didn't set out anything for dinner. Tyler DoorDashed in when Harrison was sleeping earlier. He's currently resting, so he's watching the baby. I'm going to go get something to eat real quick. My go-to answer is almost always Chipotle. Yeah, we got these new air fresheners in our car. They look, I'm not going to show you right now because I'm in front of my house and I don't want to show my house. But Harrison did so well during his newborn photos. Like, we were both pleasantly surprised. Our photographer came in and he just was great. He was smiley, giggly, awake, alert the entire time without crying. So I think we got some really good photos. It'll be like a week or so before we get them in. But our hope is to turn them into Mother's Day gifts for people in our lives, and also print some for like our own house. There's a couple like things we want to do in our house that we wanted family photos for. So fingers crossed they turned out good. They took a bunch of photos. We're gonna pick a handful of them. It's in our package. But the photographer we use, if you're in Kentucky, it's through a Summers Lens Photography. I'll put it right here. She was so great to work with. Our session was cute. It was quick. We loved it. But I gotta go get dinner, and then we're gonna chill tonight. I'm gonna try to get like a little more work done just on the computer while I'm sitting on the couch, but with Harrison, and just to get ahead because it's been pretty busy for me this week. So that's where we are. Life is good, great even.
Okay, so we had a package come in the mail from one of my closest friends, and it was super sweet, and so I wanted to open it up, or I already opened it, but show you all what she sent us real quick. Me and Harrison Harrison just had a contact nap, so he laid on me for like 2 hours straight, slept without stirring at all, but he is in his bassinet right now, and he is starting to coo and cough a little bit. She got Harrison this Around the World Little Sleepies set. Sean loves Little Sleepies, and I don't even think she knew that, so that was a good job on her end. And then she got us a set of the matching pajamas to wear with him. Got him a assortment of children's books, and she also sent me her favorite coffee syrup from her favorite coffee shop in Nashville, which is where she lived. She moved, but and it is hazelnut, and I'm excited to try it. We both are big coffee people, and so I'm excited to try this, and I'm flattered that she thought of me as well to send this and allow me to try it. So okay, so as you all, and this camera may go flying, one moment. Okay, so as you all, okay, this is where I'm able to get it situated for now, for momentarily. So if you watch the vlogs, you all may know that I'm a big like music person. Me and Sean both collect vinyl. We're just very into that, into music, and Coco Jones's new album came out today. I like her quite a bit. This is her debut album. She has released an EP, but I really liked the last EP. I listened to the album this morning. I listened to the album this morning. I liked it. And so I'm going to Target to pick it up, the vinyl, just to get out of the house for a second, real quick. And Harrison is with me, so he's doing good right now, so we shall see how that goes. Okay, so this was the soundtrack to my drive. So I'm going to try to soothe him before we walk into Target, and then it will be a quick Target run. Okay, I'm back. Have my vinyl. That was very ambitious of me. Harrison was not very cooperative, but he is 7 months old. Oh my gosh. My brain is not working. He is 7 weeks old, so it's not that surprising that he wasn't that cooperative. But I have the vinyl. Here it is, Coco Jones' debut album. Love the cover. And I actually am thinking, I'll show you what I'm thinking. But this is the pressing. This pressing I know has an exclusive bonus track. It's like a baby blue cover. And Sean usually has me tell you all my 3 favorites from an album when I get it. So, the way I'm going to do this is because she had 3 singles come out. Was it 3 or 4? No, it was a few. Okay. Of the singles, I really liked You and Taste. And then of the new songs, my favorites are actually up at the beginning. So it's AEOMG, Thing for You, and okay, so I'm seeing that my favorite song on the album, which is On Sight, is not on the pressing. There is another song on the pressing called Control Freak, which is not on the digital version. Okay. So this was my vision because the albums all have like similar color palettes. So I thought I ate that.